हेलो, नमस्कार। वेलकम टू श्री दिगंबर इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, दौसा। माय नेम मिस्टर हरदेश कुमार from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Today we will discuss about the memory. Subject microprocessor, lecture number 8. Memory. Introduction. Memory unit is an essential component in digital computer, since it is needed for storing programs and data. Two or three levels of memory such as main memory, secondary memory, cache memory are provided in a digital computer. The main memory is a fast memory. 3 level memory हैं. फर्स्ट मेन मेमोरी, सेकेंडरी मेमोरी और कैच मेमोरी. मेमोरी बेसिकली स्टोरेज डिवाइसेस. कंप्यूटर. टाइप ऑफ मेमोरी: सेंसर मेमोरी, record information from the sense for up to 3 seconds. Example are iconic visual memory and visual memory. Visual means human perceives. Short term memory holds about 7 items for up to 20 seconds before the material is forgotten or transferred to long-term memory. Long-term memory, relatively permanent, can hold vast amount of information. Basically 3 types: sensor memory, short term memory and long term memory. Sensor memory. First, sensor memory is the ability to retain impressing of sensory information after the original stimuli have ended. It acts as a kind of buffer for stimuli received through the 5 senses of sight, hearing, smell, taste and touch, which are retained accurately but very briefly. For example, the ability to look at something and remember what it looked like with just a second of observation is an example of sensory memory. The stimuli detected by our sense can be either deliberately ignored, in which case they disappear almost instantaneously, or perceived, in which case they enter our sensory memory. Information is passed from the sensory memory into short term memory via the process of attention. Experiment by Gerg Sperling in the early 1960s involving the flashing of a grid of letter for a very short period of time, 50 milliseconds, suggests that the upper limit of sensory memory is approximately 12 items. All three participants often reported that they seemed to see more than they could actually report. This is the sensor memory. Sensor memory, storage of dependent of sensor, different type sensor, temperature sensor, light sensor, flow sensor, and different type sensor, storage of memory. Short term working memory. Short term memory acts as a kind of scratch pad for temporary recall of the information which is being processed at any point in time and has been referred to as the brain post it not. It can be thought of as the ability to remember and process information at the same time. It holds a small amount of information, typically around 7 items or even less, in mind in an active, readily available state for a short period of time, typically from 10 to 15 seconds or sometime up to a minute. What is actually held in short term memory through is not complete concept but rather length or pointers such as word, for example, which the brain can flash out from its other accumulated knowledge. For example, in order to understand this sentence, the beginning of the sentence need to be held in mind while the rest is read or holding on to a piece of information temporarily. In order to complete a task, carrying over a number in a subtraction sum, or remember a persuasive argument until another person finishes talking, or simultaneous translation where the interpreter must store information in one language while orally translating it into another. However, this information will quickly disappear forever unless we make a conscious effort to retain it by repetition of the information, or even more effectively by giving it a meaning and associating it with other previously acquired knowledge. Motivation is also a consideration in that information of interest to a person is more likely to be retained in long-term memory. Chunking of information can lead to an increase in the short-term memory capacity. Long-term memory. Long-term memory is obviously enough intended for storage of information over a long period of time. Long-term memory actually decay very little over time and can store a seemingly unlimited amount of information almost indefinitely. There is some debate as to whether we actually ever forget anything at all, or whether it just becomes increasingly difficult to access or retrieve certain items from memory. Classification of memory. Internal process memory, मेन मेमोरी और सेकेंडरी मेमोरी, 3 टाइप की होती है। इंटर प्रोसेसर मेमोरी, मेन मेमोरी और सेकेंडरी मेमोरी। internal processor memory. A small high speed memory inside the processor, temporary storage of instruction and data, example registers, built-in cache. Internal processor memory, a small high speed memory. This is the small high speed memory inside the processor. Temporary storage of instructions and data. This is a temporary storage, instruction and data. Example registers, built-in cache. Register is the fast storage devices and caches storage devices. This is the best example of register built-in cache, internal processor memory. Main memory, it is relatively large memory placed outside the processor. मेन मेमोरी क्या करता है कि रिलेटिवली लार्ज मेमोरी, बहुत बड़ी मेमोरी होती है, प्लेट्स आउटसाइड द प्रोसेसर. डाटा 8 बिट डाटा, 16 बिट डाटा, 32 बिट डाटा, 64 बिट डाटा. इंस्ट्रक्शन स्टोरेज फॉर द ऑपरेशन ऑफ द प्रोसेसर कैन बी एक्सेस्ड directly and rapidly by the CPU. Example RAM and ROM, random access memory and read only memory. Main memory basically two type, random access memory and read only memory. These two type, RAM and ROM, are main memory. Random access memory, a temporary storage that can be read from or written into by the user. Volatile memory, every location can be accessed independently. Access time for every location is constant and independent of its position. Two type of RAM, static RAM, dynamic RAM. Static RAMs, static value, static data, and dynamics RAM, dynamics data. So 2 is the random access memory. Each memory access independently. Location is constant. Read only memory, a class of storage used in computer and other electronics device. Data stored in it cannot be modified. This is the non-volatile memory. RAM is the volatile memory. In modern PC, program personal computer, ROM is used to store the basics bootstrap. This is the bootstrapping firmware for the main processor, as well as the various firmware needed to internally control self-contained devices such as graphics card, hard disk, DVD, driver, and so on. DVD, driver, hard disk, graphics card are the read-only memory. This is the read-only memory. Read only memory storage to any electronics devices. Read only memory, non volatile memory, work for read, and RAM is the volatile memory, work for random. Secondary memory, much larger in capacity but slower than main memory. Permanent storage of data and instructions. Example: hard disk, compact disk, floppy. This is the example of secondary memory. Thank you watching this video.